Yeah, I said to kill the bear barehanded so the people won't forget it. Getting money for I was legal to drink. I care what a broke nigga think.
Just like the pack of Lewis.
Look, everything I do so cold. I can do this, both eyes closed. Too short, I stay on my toes. About that guap boy, anything goes. Help the bear if we outside. Help the bear if we outside. Still tipping, baby, nothing changed. I'm still grinding over here, yeah. Still sliding through my own lane. Shorty, nothing funny over here. Dallas rain everywhere around me. Dream to get money. Made it through the storm, living sunny. Dreams came true, now we eating. I got more dreams to chase, gotta reach them. Trying to put a team together like the Hunger Games. Everybody grinding cause we all came from hunger pain.
Yep. Whoo! Late ill kid at OneYoungsta holding it down. Bringing that street geek and nerd soul. What is up, my people? Today or year, coming with another wonderful episode of That's Right On Screen. We are getting into TV, live action, movies, all that good stuff. And we're talking Titans. We're catching up before the penultimate and the finale. It's been a minute since we talked about Titans. The last time we talked about Titans, we was dealing with Red Hood. Then since then, we stopped dealing with Red Hood, and then we got back to dealing with him again right now. So we got a lot of stuff to get into. Before we get started, I want to give a big shout out to Cash Appers, Patreon supporters. Man, every little bit helps. No matter what y'all give, it helps for real. Lights, batteries, cords, cables, stuff. It all helps. And thank you for helping support Hip Hop and Geek, bringing it together and doing some cool stuff. We got fire weekends here. That's how we do. We talk sports, we talk geek, we talk hip hop, all that good stuff. We have a wonderful time. Shouts to Silhouetted Animator. You know what, Silhouetted Animator? Are you what? You know, look, I might have to get you on because there's some animated stuff that I'm watching that I'd like to hear your take on. But outside of that, make sure to, of course, hit that like button. Support the kid. You know what I'm saying? Support this young man growing up in the streets. Now, but seriously, hit that like button. Helps out so much, that organic engagement and stuff. You know the algorithm needs it. I can't look. Or you can hit that thumbs down. When you hit that thumbs down, all right, I'm gonna send Scarecrow after you. All right, I can't tell you what you're gonna do. You might end up on a slab. I'm just saying. And make sure to subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Helps out a lot in the channel. For real, subscribe. You know numbers matter. It don't matter how good you are. If you ain't got the numbers, people ain't trying to see you. All right, we trying to hit 10K by the end of the year. We only at 4K right now. You know what I'm saying? What y'all doing? You know what I'm saying? Help a brother out. Tell your grandmama to subscribe. You know what I'm saying? She ain't doing nothing. She's sitting at home. You know what I'm saying? She can stay up on the news with you. Then you're going to be like, oh, snap, grandmama know what I know. But anyway, to the meat of things. I'll start off with this. I like Blackfire and Superboy together. Yeah, I know you probably be, I know, because normally I'd be like, look, stop taking our sisters. I know, all right? Before I even go there, I know what you're going to say. You're going to be like, but NERDSoul, but see, he's a clone, so it's a little different, all right? Plus, you know, I like that two people that are kind of like fishes out of water found each other and loving and you know, physical things. You know what I'm saying? It's a family show. You know, well, maybe not a family show, but we try to keep it all ages here. So, you know, they physical things, and they're enjoying each other. And they're helping each other grow. You know what I'm saying? So I'll say that. I like that. I do. I enjoy them holding hands. He got his arm around and stuff. She feels secure. She in her man's arms. You know what I'm saying? Man, you know what? Look, there can be love in the Titans. All right, that's all I'm saying. I know about the comics, but since this is an adaptation, it's its own thing now. Just like, you know, like Young Justice season 4 coming. Young Justice is its own thing. You know what I mean? Brian in the house with her. Nah, I don't be on my Dr. Umar. Look, I ain't stealing nobody money. I ain't gonna say. Look, all I'm saying is, look, you give me money, I'm gonna do what I said I'm gonna do with it. I don't know. I can't say nothing about nobody else. I don't need that hate. I don't need people coming to my channel like, well, I heard what you said about Umar. Nah, look, I ain't got nothing to do. Shouts to Antoine Allen, but I do like that. I do like the relationship. I like that she has been much different than I expected her to be after they broke her out. Where's the school at, NERDSoul? Antoine Allen, y'all funny, man. So I do like that they've changed where she is emotionally and mentally from what I expected it to be when they broke her out. And then also we're getting a deeper connection between Starfire and Blackfire, where now we've been revealed, you know what I'm saying, that, oh, hold up. So Starfire's power wasn't naturally hers. It was actually Blackfire's power. So the exchange that we get when Blackfire gets shot and like the powers kind of like revert to her or whatever, you get this kind of exchange where Starfire, I mean, I guess notably so, thinks like, hey, my sister's up to her old tricks. But then after seeing the baby and having that vision of how their father, or well, basically their father had the, I guess the kind of like the priestess of, you know, Tamaran, move it from her sister to her. Now we see, okay, cool, there's a chance for reconnection there, and maybe, you know, for Starfire to be like, yo, man, look, all Glocks down. You know what I'm saying? Look, we cool. And also, it seems like with the power that Starfire exhibited when she got shot, seems like Corey already had power, but it was somehow latent or whatever. And mapping Blackfire's power onto Star's power probably suppressed it even more. Maybe. I don't know, man. It's comics, it gets convoluted. You never know. But that's what I'd say about Starfire and Blackfire. I like the relationship. I like that we got two sisters on the show. You know, be nice to get a brother on there, but I know, hey, look, I know that Cyborg is over on Doom Patrol. We'll be talking about that next week. But you know, I know it'd be nice to get a brother in there, I'm just saying. And I know what y'all about to say. Yo, what about Tim Drake? Yes, okay, yes. We'll take any Drake that we can get. All right, we'll accept that. No, I'm just messing with y'all. I'm just playing with y'all today. All right, so speaking of Tim Drake, I like his character. I still wonder how we are going to get him from point A to B, because we've introduced the character and we've seen kind of how smart and how intuitive he is when it comes to like you know, kind of investigating, you know, repurposing old tech and stuff like that. So we're seeing that he has the mind for it. But did you see that dude walking around? You saw them little skinny bony legs? You see them little baby arms? Like, but I mean, that's not saying you can't be a, you know, like a you know, mobile cat, like a little, you know, slim dude that's doing his thing. It's just like, and I know in the animation, you know, he's slim and stuff like that, but animation is, you know, when you come to live action, you kind of like gotta look like you can throw someone somewhere. And it's, you know, we'll work on it. We'll work on it. But his character, I like him with Dick Grayson. His chemistry with him on screen was great. And I like him with Donna. Both of those times when he's on screen with both of them, Tim seems believable. He which is something that I'll say for the great majority of the cast seems to have bought into the show. Even to the point where I went from hating Hank at the beginning of this show, and I still think Hawk and Dove are kind of whack, but I like Hank a lot more now than I did then. So I'll pause for the calls real quick. Big shout out to E. Burnson came in saying Tim was more known for his brains than his brawn. Yes, which is true, but he's still gonna have to chop Saki somebody. You know, he's gonna have to kick somebody. You know, he's gonna have to break out some moves. I mean, He gonna have to do that at least 1 or 2 times. You know what I'm saying? But yes, Tim has always been kind of a slimmer dude, but he gonna have to hurt up somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like even Gar be coming out with the abs like every day. You saw how he came through. His girl came back, so we made sure to show the abs. She knew what he was doing. He was like, all right, well, Rachel back. Let me show her what I'm working with. Let me, you know what I'm saying? She been going all summer. Let me show her what I got now. You know what I'm saying? But shouts to Antoine Allen said, isn't Tim Drake supposed to be the best mental and physical Robin in the comics? Yeah, Tim Drake is, and help me out, because I could be tripping, but from what I've gained is that Tim Drake is seen as kind of like the best culmination of all of the Robin's skills. You know what I'm saying? Like from fighting to investigating to being, intellect, all that stuff. It seems like he's the best mix of everybody. And shouts to E talking about on-the-job training. Okay. Oh, it's gonna be some on-the-job training, all right. So, I like Tim. I don't know how we're gonna get to the fighting part, but I love his on-screen chemistry. He doesn't seem out of place. And even in the situation where they were in the kind of like I don't know if I call it purgatory, but where they were like in the in-between. You're not in heaven yet, or you're not in hell yet, or if you don't believe in heaven and hell, you're not in the universe yet, or whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? You're in that middle spot. I liked him set with Donna and also set with Hank, man. Like he fits in well. So I think him as a character works really dope. I'm just trying to see him, like when I saw them bony legs, I was like, oh, you might hurt yourself when you kick somebody. But but E says Tim gets the best training for sure because he has so many mentors. Yeah. So yeah, I dig that. I like that a lot. Another thing that I'm liking in this show is that when we dealt with, maybe the word is psychosis of I think psychosis might be the best word, or if y'all are some psych majors, y'all help me out. But when we dealt with the psychosis of Scarecrow when he was listening to the tape from Bruce, I like to see just his facial expression change and his mood and his body posture change as he was listening to that. Because dude was dead right. He's like, yo, he don't get his hands dirty. He uses proxies. He can't do it on his own. He ain't built for that. But in that kind of conversation that was sort of similar to how his mom talked about him, you see that kind of kicked off something that made him like extra crazy. Like he's already regular crazy. Like, I mean, he's poisoned in the water. For that case, you could say DuPont is crazy. But anyway, he's poisoned in the water. He's poisoned in the water. And so he already regular crazy. And he did this serum, or the scary fear serum. So he already regular crazy. But now he's like super crazy because he's chopping up his face. He killed the pizza man. Look, as someone who used to deliver pizza, shouts out to the pizza delivery alma mater and fraternity of America. As someone who delivered pizza, you don't want to be dead delivering pizza, all right? And shouts to all the delivery boys that I know that got robbed, all right, delivering pizza, all right? It's tough out there. Well, depending on the part of the city that you deliver in, it could be rough out there. But he didn't have to kill the pizza man, did he? Did he have to kill the pizza man? The pizza man, he's already working a job that's already whack, all right? His life is not that great, all right? Let the man, why didn't you do that to somebody who was like, I don't know, like a suicidal killer that killed like 45 people with his bare hands? And then, I guess if you kill killers, then it's kind of okay. But still, the pizza man ain't did nothing to nobody. He was just minding his business. He even delivered a pizza into the house. Because when you come to a house and the door's just open, you ain't supposed to go past that thing. I remember the delivery protocols. All right, if you go in there and the door is wide open, you ain't supposed to step in there. You know what I'm saying? So he went past his protocol to help you out, to make sure you get your pizza. All right. Then you asked him to wait, and he even waited. So poor pizza man, poor pizza man. But I'm excited to see a ramped up and very different Scarecrow for these last 2 episodes. I am interested because I don't know where he's going to go now. He had become kind of predictable up to this point, but I am excited to see where it goes for these last 2 episodes. I think it's going to really ratchet up the danger and the violence. And E. Burnson says, hey, the Gotham ain't safe for nobody. Oh, man. It's like, you know, and Silhouetted Animator said, piece of dude lost his insides, man. Like, the inside's supposed to be inside, all right? But, so, I like how they're playing that out. I still think it's kind of... Did you expect Jason to be a little less weak, though? Okay, because, all right, in episode 8, maybe? In episode 8, doesn't it seem like, almost like, all right, check it. I'm done with being Red Hood, and I'm done with working with you, meaning Scarface. I mean, not Scarface, Scarecrow. Shouts to Scarface. Done working with you, Scarecrow, and I'm done being Red Hood. I'm done with it all. And now it seems like he's kind of back unwillingly. And I don't know, he just seems, doesn't he seem weaker than like we'd expect him to be? Or like maybe, or that I'd want him to be. I thought that he had kind of like taken his confidence back or his power back or whatever. And I don't know. Now it just seems like he's just a puppet again. Or like some kind of like little lapdog for Scarecrow. His girl did call him, and it did seem like there's a change of heart somewhere in there, maybe. And then also when he was laying in the bed, there was a look on his face like he felt sort of at peace. To kind of be back in his home, you know what I'm saying? But somehow Scarecrow has this kind of just, I don't know. He just has this hold over him. I don't know why. Is because I don't think Jason is still taking those drugs. At least we haven't seen a scene with him doing it. So I don't know. But real quick, Silhouette Animator said his Red Hood origin's still happening, I think. He might stand up for himself soon and become independent. So yeah, it just feels, I don't know. It just feels like he was about to, you know, about to be strong, be strong. But then he was like, never mind. Never mind, I don't want to be strong no more. And I don't know where that leaves him. I don't know where that leaves him after this is done. Because I don't think they'll kill him. But I mean, they killed Hank, sort of. Because I mean, he's kind of alive, but he's not. I mean, he's dead. But I mean, he's still alive in the purgatory land or something like that. But that's my worry about that part of the show. Is Red Hood and what that's going to be, because even in the end, Scarecrow takes over the TVs and stuff and sends out the video. We'll talk about that in a second. He sends out the video and everybody's like, oh yeah, we got to get Nightwing. There's a big bounty on him. It's $50,000. And the fear serum is in him and stuff and everything. And everybody's going crazy. And he's like, oh, well, Red Hood is going to be the biggest story. We didn't really get to see where Red Hood was pushed as this hero to the Gotham public. And I just don't see, it just seems like a quick turn for me. You know what I'm saying? And especially for people to be shooting Nightwing for Red Hood. And Nightwing, yo, man, look, it ain't a good look right now. I mean, we know we saw the Lazarus Pit. We got Rachel back. She using her powers plus the Lazarus Pit. She called out to Nightwing. Maybe her powers going to infuse with the juices from the Lazarus Pit and then transport. I don't know, man. Look, when you get to supernatural stuff, it up is down, down is up, left is right. Whatever you want it to be happens. So we'll see. But but I don't think he'll be. I don't think they're taking him out of here even for a whole episode. I think he'll be back up and running next episode. I don't know how happy Superboy will be with him, but he'll be up and running. And E. Burnson says, talking about Jason, says, the writing for Jason seems to be mailed in, like they wrote themselves into a corner. Yes, I think they did. I think they wrote them, even though in general, I like this season way more than last season, I think they wrote themselves into a corner with him because now they're like, all right, well, what do we want to do? Antoine Allen said, the writing is like two kids fighting over a donut. Broken. Oh, man. So in general, though, I'm loving the show. I'm feeling it. I just wanted to check in with y'all before we do. We got 2 more episodes for the finale. I'm excited because this is way better. Like if y'all saw me covering Titans last year or last season, I was like, man, I don't know if I'm gonna follow this no more. Cause season 2 was whoo, bruh, whoo, Lord, sweet Lord. That was not my favorite. But I think we've turned around for the most part. The Scarecrow thing. Okay, let me ask this. All right. I'm trying to be positive on this because in general, I do like the show. But where do bad guys go to get control over like every mobile device? Like where do they go? Like they had the TV at the police department. They had cell phones. Like Scarecrow had every TV screen. Who do you go to? Is there like a hacker that everybody goes to that you could get all the TVs? And like, cause how Sway? How you get all the TVs, man? All of them? All the TVs? All right. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. All right. I'm going to just say all right. I'm going to let that go. Honorable mentions is Donna. Donna is back. I like her as an actress. I hate the chick that plays Dove. I think she's just corny. She's just corny to me, but Donna's dope, man. I really like Donna. And especially when Donna and Starfire were together, kind of in their own little buddy cop, kind of Lethal Weapon joint. That was probably some of my best or favorite stuff in season 2. So Donna being back, I love it. But Silhouette Anime said it's Gotham. And Eburn said they know a guy. It's like, can I get all the TVs, please? That'll be $13.95. Like who does? Like how much does it cost, and who does it? Like anyway, I almost have the same questions with that as I do when I watch Paw Patrol with NERDSoul Light, but that's a whole nother like. Y'all really don't want to know my Paw Patrol questions, all right? Y'all really don't want to know. Y'all really have no idea. But Donna's back. I love having Donna back. Just her energy, the way she is about her legacy with Diana as herself and as being a leader and her connection to the Titans. I love that. I also love that Hank checked her when she was like, you got to move on. You got to do all this. He was like, did you move on when Garth died? He was like, come on now. So, and Eber said they killed Dawn too, quickly brought Dawn in to round out the female cast. Yeah, like, I'm not a fan of Dawn. She's kind of cheesy. Like it's something about her that's just corny where Donna isn't. Maybe it's because Donna maybe Donna has like a maybe no nonsense attitude about her. I don't know what it is. Because I mean, they're both being written on the same show, but it's like, and Dawn, she's just, I don't know. I can't put my finger on why she's corny to me, but she is. So I'm glad that, hey, look, if she don't ever set foot back on here for the rest of the season, I'll be cool. I think the costume is whack. I think she's whack. So I don't need to see her no more. We got Donna, Starfire, Blackfire. We got Superboy, Gar, and Rachel and Nightwing. We got a full team. We cool. We don't need nobody else. Be good to get a brother in there, but you know, hey, look, I know it's Hollywood. I might be asking too much. So, so with that said, Dawn is a soap opera star. Yeah. Donna is a warrior. Dawn is a soap opera star. Makes sense. But yeah, just wanted to check in because this show is cool. I'm digging it. I'm still here. Season 2 was a slump. It wasn't a full slump, but it was slumpy. Season 2 was like 68% slump. Like it was slumpy. But season 3 has been back. I've had some issues with Scarecrow and Red Hood, but in general, I'm digging it. I'm ready to see how they end this. I hope they end it off with a bang because this season's been pretty solid. All right, there's been some silly stuff, but for the most part, it's been enjoyable and solid. There hasn't been a lot of like pointless episodes and stuff where like people are singing karaoke. We're not getting that this season, so I dig it. I like going to Themyscira for a little bit. I like seeing people's past. The flashbacks in this season seem a lot better. So I'm ready for that. Also, the lesson that that Rachel learned about rebuilding the soul and rebuilding bringing someone back. I think she learned a lot there, and I think that'll play a lot into how she handles Nightwing if he dies, because who knows what they're going to do with him. So, with that said, guys, NERD, SOUL, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all those places. Hit that thumbs up if you like what you're seeing. But if you don't, you can hit that thumbs down, but you're going to be looking like that pizza boy. I'm just telling you, you do not want to be the delivery guy. All right? You do not want to be him. Not in Gotham. All right? So, of course, hit the thumbs up, support the channel, consider the Patreon, you know what I'm saying? $2 a month, $1 a month, you know what I'm saying? Holla at me, you know what I'm saying? Help in the vision, you know what I'm saying? Or if you can't, you know what's free? Subscribing, sharing. It's free. You know what I'm saying? Help your boy out. Go and subscribe. Get them numbers up. All that good jazz so we can affect the algorithm properly with some hip hop and geek and have a good time. So, to E. Burnson, Antoine Allen, Silhouetted Animator, also some other extra shout outs from the last show that we did a little bit earlier. Thomas D, Jenna James, man, Eon 001. Shouts to Thought Crimes out there doing their thing. Blurtish, Hannibal Taboo, Solar Gray, RJ the Nerdy Brew, D Neal from Black Nerd Fridays, man. You guys help making this be fun. A whole lot of fun. So, of course, week after next, we'll be back with a finale, of course, Titans. We'll also be talking next week about Doom Patrol. Tonight, we got NERDSoul Sports. We got tons of stuff going on. E. Burnson, the Iron Fist over my shoulder, that's right over here. Check out Geek Fine Art. I'm gonna hit y'all with the link. Let me see, where's the link? Here we go. I got that link for y'all right here. Check out Geek Fine Art on Instagram. He did this. He did that. He did that. He did that and that or that. He did a lot of stuff on his wall. So shouts out to Geek Fine Art, man. Most of this art is his, but we do have some art up here from Karan Grant, who is a favorite of mine that's like right there. But yeah, we got some dope art. Most of this is Geek Fine Art though. So check out Instagram, Geek Fine Art. The link is right there in the chat. He's dope. Just one word, Geek Fine Art. Awesome dude. Prints are a great price. Prints are on point. His art skills are on point, and like, yo, he ain't no joke. Also, I got some other people to shout out then in that case. 133 Art, Jason Reeves. He has some art pieces that I'm gonna have up soon. And Takia Marie, because I'm gonna get some pieces from her as well. So yeah, I'm gonna definitely get some pieces for some more people and switch around and all that stuff, because we are making changes. There's some changes that will be coming through in the end of this year, beginning of next year, that y'all will be seeing some new stuff. So with that said, I'm gonna leave y'all with PL Parker Lewis and Arcatron. Thank y'all so much for coming through. Much love to all y'all. Go on, share. Please, sharing is free and is the best way that I can get out there in them streets. Don't be hiding that nerd soul. So of course, for me, to all y'all, thank you for coming through. And until next time, which will be tonight, talking sports. Peace. And we got PL Parker Lewis for y'all in like 3, 2, 1.
I'm the man, yes sir, that killed the bare-handed so the people won't forget it. Getting money for I was legal to drink. I care what a broke nigga think.
Just like the Parker Lewis.
Look, everything I do so cold. I can do this, both eyes closed. Too short, I stay on my toes. About that guap boy, anything goes. Help the bear if we outside. Help the bear if we outside. Still tipping, baby, nothing changed. I'm still grinding over here, yeah. Still sliding through my own lane. Shorty, nothing funny over here. Dallas rain everywhere around me. Dream to get money. Made it through the storm, living sunny. Dreams came true, now we eating. I got more dreams to chase, gotta reach them. Trying to put a team together like the Hunger Games. Everybody grinding cause we all came from hunger pain.